Hello everyone, I'm Sharpedo43 once again, bringing you all another Wi-Fi battle. This is actually going to be another standard match. The tiers weren't specified once again, so I'm just going to assume it's an OU battle. And my opponent for this battle is going to be AngeloftheNight091. He is actually a Canadian streamer on Twitch and also a PokéTuber, a well-established one in my opinion. He's actually just a guy who, kind of like me, posts Wi-Fi battles on YouTube, but he also posts Let's Plays and all that kind of stuff in his channel. In his YouTube channel, which I will link in the description, by the way. And he streams battles on Twitch most of the time. He does like laddering and sometimes even like I think Let's Plays as well in his stream as well, but that's just what I saw. And yeah, he's a pretty chill guy. I actually talked to him a little bit on his stream, and he sounds like a really nice guy. He sounds like one of those people who actually have genuine feelings about what they think about their opinions and what they think about, you know, a lot of things. Like, this guy is kind of one of those people who they like to be kind of like, you know, honest with themselves, which is actually one of the most admirable things about people, in my opinion. I already mentioned that I actually admire people like that. But yeah, he was streaming battles and I wanted to get a battle with him. I did battle him a couple occasions, but I thought this battle was actually a little bit better than the other ones, honestly. So I figured, let's just show this one. Plus, I don't want to show all three of the battles because that would just be too much. This one was actually a pretty decent one in my opinion. So here he is, Mr. Angel of the Night. I'm going to lead off with Rotom here. And he's going to lead off with, I think, the Lopunny. Now, this is actually interesting because, as you're going to see right here, I'm going to go for the Volt Switch. Actually, no, I don't go for the Volt Switch. What I do is go into Zapdos, because the Zapdos, unlike most of the Zapdoses that I've been running back in Sun and Moon, this one's actually a defensive Zapdos. And I was anticipating the Fake Out, so I switched it in just to take it. He goes for the Fake Out like anticipated, but he doesn't Mega Evolve, so I was like, oh. And then he goes for Return, still doesn't Mega Evolve. And then here, I just went for Volt Switch because I just wanted to get out of here and just get some prior damage on this Lopunny. But he doesn't Mega Evolve. So I'm just going to go into Rotom to see if now he wants to Mega Evolve, because he can't Fake Out now, so now I can actually just go for another Volt Switch right here. He's going to go for High Jump Kick, but still not Mega Evolve, so that's personally fine. I'm just going to go for another Volt Switch, and I think I go back into Zapdos once again, just because I think I lose nothing by just going for Volt Switch over and over again, in all honesty. Pulling out some Tesla Mouse strats here, not gonna lie. Just because this Lopunny is not Mega Evolving yet, so it's perfectly fine. I just go for another Volt Switch here. He's gonna go for another Return, which is fine, because now I just go for another Volt Switch, and I'm now gonna take out this Lopunny, which is fine with me. All this time I thought this was gonna be the Mega, honestly. So maybe that was the idea, is that he made me think that this was going to be the Mega, and he just kept like playing with my mind right there. Jeez, I can't talk. Apologize. But yeah, here I'm gonna go into Rotom once again, because again, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, his team doesn't have any Volt Switch immunity, which is why I just spammed Volt Switch over and over again. Because if there's no Volt Switch immunity on a team, that's exactly what I'm just gonna do. The Tesla Mouse special. Spam Volt Switch. Look like a badass and whatnot. But yeah, he's gonna go into Pelipper right here. And I went for Volt Switch because I looked at the speed for Pelipper. I'm definitely faster than this thing, but surprisingly it outsped me, and he went for Ice Beam. So I was like, oh, so it was faster. Thankfully he didn't go for Scald there, because if he did, I kind of would have lost Rotom right here. But he actually overpredicted and went for Ice Beam. I just went for Volt Switch. He doesn't die because that Pelipper was actually sashed. But this gives me the opportunity to go into Sharpedo, which I can definitely outspeed because I know it's not Choice Scarf or something. Because believe it or not, I have seen Scarf Pelippers actually. But yeah, I'm going to Sharpedo, go for Crunch, take this thing out. Now here he's going to go into Kingdra, and the rain is up, so because of this, and because of the fact that he went into Kingdra, I do have to go for the Protect right here with Sharpedo to kind of outspeed this thing. He's going to try to go for Scald, probably to get the burn, maybe predict me to switch or something. Like I said, this team that I have right now has no switch-ins for anything, basically. So what I have to do here now is, unfortunately, just Mega Evolve with Sharpedo, turn into Mega Sharpedo, and just go for Crunch just to get some damage. But I am going to, in fact, lose Sharpedo here if he happens to go for the Draco Meteor, or in this case, the Dragonian Z, which is Devastating Drake, which is like, oh, great. Well, I guess the good thing is that now I at least make him use up his Z move, because now I don't have to worry about any potential Z users in battle, because you can only use one Z move, I believe. Or was I wrong? I don't remember, honestly. I could have sworn I heard somebody saying something about being able to use 2 Z moves in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I hope I'm wrong on that, honestly. Because all this time in this battle, I actually thought that you can only use 1 Z Crystal. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments if that's true. But anyways, he does take out my Sharpedo with this Dragonium Z. And now I'm going to go into Zygarde, hoping that this switch-in is not very obvious for the sake of going for E-Speed. He does not switch out, so I'm definitely fine with that. So I could take out this Kingdra, because let me tell you, this Kingdra will put in just too much work if I don't get this thing out of here as soon as possible. The rain is also gone, so I don't have to worry about that Tapu Koko hitting Thunders all the time and whatnot. So I'm going to switch out Zygarde because he goes into Mimikyu. I go straight into Skarmory because Skarmory can definitely take hits from Mimikyu. I don't think I've ever seen a special attacking Mimikyu in all honesty, so I don't have to worry about that. He's going to go for the Swords Dance. And I think here's where I take advantage of going for the Stealth Rocks, because I feel like this is exactly what I'm going to need, because the remainder of his team hasn't really taken any damage. So I figure let's set these up in case I need some hazards damage in order to guarantee some KOs or something. And he goes for another Swords Dance, which is actually kind of scary. Now here I was just hoping I can take a Shadow Claw. Actually I could, because I'm at full HP, so I just went for Whirlwind here as a result. But he's going to actually go for Shadow Sneak, which is actually like, huh? I guess he doesn't have Shadow Claw, which is perfectly fine with me in my opinion. Jeez, man. This fella here can't talk, but I try my best, honestly. He's going to go into Scizor now, I'm going to phase him into Scizor, and I go into Zapdos. Now here, I think he Mega Evolves with this Scizor. Yeah, oh no, he doesn't. Spoiler alert, that is the Mega, by the way. It was never Mega Lopunny. But he's going to Hard Switch here, and I switched in Zapdos. I think here what I went for was a Volt Switch. I think. Nope. This was a double switch. I went into Zapdos, he went into, what's it called? Tapu Koko. Here I just went for a Volt Switch because, I don't know why. I guess because I didn't want to take, I guess, like, I don't know why I went for Volt Switch here, honestly. I could have so gone for Heat Wave here, and just gone for, the damage. And then send in Rotom, go for Overheat. Oh, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I Volt Switch, because I think Rotom can definitely take hits from Tapu Koko, or at least I thought I could, because this Thunderbolt here actually does quite an amount on Rotom. So I'm actually surprised. Like, I don't know why I even made these plays, honestly. I guess the Volt Switching, I just wanted to do it. I don't know. This was weird, honestly. I could have so gone for Heat Wave there. And if I Volt Switch, I could have just overheated with Rotom, in all honesty. I don't know why I did that, honestly. Maybe I wasn't thinking that day or something. Maybe I was tired or something. But, yeah, I went for Volt Switch there. Here I, Hard Switch. I send in Zapdos and then Hard Switch into Rotom again. I don't know what's going on here, honestly. I just go for stuff and, I don't know. But, here it goes for Thunderbolt. I think here I think I know what was happening here. This Tapu Koko was actually going to be a threat because I can't really do much to it, but I noticed that it has Life Orb, so I should be able to at least Life Orb it out, kind of a thing. So that's what I was going for, I guess, just to wither this thing down with Life Orb. Oh, and I think stall out this Electric Terrain, because I don't think I have switch-ins for this thing. And then here is where I finally decide to send in Magearna. I think that's what was going on between that whole Zapdos Rotom shenanigans, is that I didn't want to send in Magearna here on the just due to the fact that Electric Terrain was up and Thunderbolt will hurt Magearna really much. Like, I guess I didn't have switch-ins once again to Tapu Koko, so I was like, you know what, I gotta just play around with the Zapdos and Rotom. So I guess that's what was up basically. But here I go for Shift Gear because he was gonna die to Life Orb anyways. This Mimikyu's here, which is fine. In fact, I was actually hoping he'd bring in the Mimikyu over the Scizor, because if that's Mega Scizor, it can definitely, I think it could still take a Hidden Power Fire from this thing, from Magearna, because I do run this on Magearna, by the way. And I'm going to go for Flash Cannon here. I'm pretty sure he's going to go for Swords Dance here, and then go for a Shadow Sneak. I'm pretty sure that's what he's going to go for, because if he doesn't, he's definitely going to just lose the entire match to Magearna, basically. So yeah, he's going to go for Swords Dance. He's a +2. Goes for Shadow Sneak. Stab. Does not KO, surprisingly. I thought he would, honestly. But it doesn't. So I go for another Flash Cannon right here. And it's definitely going to take out Mimikyu. I'm glad it took it out, honestly, because Mimikyu is a real pain in the rear end. That thing gets on my nerves. Always hiding behind that damn disguise thingy. It pisses me off. But, yeah. Now he's going to go into his last Pokemon, which is Scizor, which is now finally going to reveal to be the Mega. Because, yeah, this thing was the Mega. And here I'm definitely certain he's gonna go for Bullet Punch, and I cannot switch in. I don't want to switch in, honestly, on the off chance he tries to go for Roost or Swords Dance to set up, because if he manages to get Swords Dance up, he can definitely put my team away, basically, including Skarmory if he manages to set up to +6 and whatnot. So yeah, here I go into Zapdos. It's kind of weakened thanks to the whole playing around with Tapu Koko and whatnot, which is actually kind of crazy. So here this was kind of a mistake. I should have roosted right here on the Bullet Punch, but I just went for Heat Wave here. Like, I wasn't thinking here, so I just went for the Heat Wave here. And thankfully I did take out the Scissor, because for a second I thought it wasn't going to be able to take it out. Thought I would do the Ferrothorn and just survive somehow. But yeah, I'm going to be able to take him out, and that's going to be the whole game. That's going to be a good game to Angel of the Night 091. Like I said before, he's actually a very he's a very nice fella, in my opinion. Like, every time I talk to him, he just has like a good vibe. And he even explained to me that that's exactly what he tries to do. He tries to be as friendly as possible. And like I said, I do admire people who have positive characteristics as people, because honestly, I have a hard time finding people like that, honestly. Why do you think I admire people like Soulfire? Because he's a very good sport. And like I said, or should I say, add that this guy, Angel of the Night, is also a very good sport, just like Soulfire. Which is why I'm actually liking this guy right now, honestly. Which is why I wanted to showcase this battle, just so you guys can also check him out as well. Because he has a channel, and he's actually also proud of his work that he does there. It's actually pretty good, in my opinion. And not to mention, he has quite like that professional voice, and knows how to talk, like, unlike myself, because I can't talk to save my life, honestly. So yeah, that's gonna be like I said, I'm gonna link his stuff in the description below so you guys can check him out, because he's a pretty cool person. I like people like him, honestly, they're very friendly, and they like to talk to you directly and not be all sarcastic like some people are, because honestly I have a hard time interacting with people like that, honestly. But yeah, anyways, thank you all for watching this battle, and I'll catch you guys in the next battle. But for now, just take it easy.